Did you know about this? Apples do not fall far away from the tree. Well, this is quite an old saying. We have heard about it. But what does it exactly mean in context of you and me? Does it hold any relevance to our life? Of course it does, and today I'm going to tell you all about it. Hello everyone, welcome to CSK Speaks. I am CSK and I am an educator. Today, let's understand the true meaning of this particular statement. Apples do not fall far away from the tree. Now, the common sense approach to that is, yes, of course, we all know this. For that matter, why apples? Even oranges or any other fruit will not fall far away from the tree, isn't it? That's true, but there is a hidden meaning in this. And that hidden meaning is what I'm going to talk about today. And that is being true to ourselves. Wait a minute. Are you wondering what has being true to ourselves got to do with apples falling from the tree? Of course, it has everything to do with this. As I said, there is a hidden meaning in it. Each one of us, as we know, are unique. And there are n number of examples and inspirational statements and stories to talk about you are totally different from the other person. We have a fingerprint to remind us that we are unique. Yeah, we have our DNA, which talks about how unique you are compared to others. You have your skill sets, which talks about how you are totally different compared to others. You also have your gut, your intuition to tell you that, listen, this is something which is absolutely true to me. This is my true purpose. This is my niche. This is the reason I am alive and breathing. But wait, are you listening? Are you listening to that voice from inside? Or are we busy emulating, imitating, copying, and trying to be somebody else? Apples have a lot to do with authenticity. We all know when you squeeze an apple, you don't get an orange juice. And the otherwise is also equally true. When you squeeze an orange, you don't get an apple juice. As it is, apples and authenticity have come a long way. What I really want to convey to you today from that statement that apples do not fall far away from the tree is the fact that you got to be very authentic and not go far in trying to rediscover yourself. Yes, the one common question which all of us keep asking is, what is that I can become famous, I can become rich, I can become successful by doing? And when you ask that question, that magic question, that what is my claim to fame, we look at answers outside us, around us, and we look them for far and wide as to if he can do that, I can also do it. If she can do that, I can also do it. If they can do it in that space, I can do it in some other space. That's all fine. But the fundamental essence of it is, go back to that statement, apples do not fall far away from the tree, because you got to look inside. You got to look deep within. You got to look for authentic you. In simple words, you be you. Yes, you heard that right, and let me repeat that for you. You be you. What does that mean? Let me demonstrate that with an example so that it can stay in your mind for a long time. And as an educator, I believe in giving you an example. And this example might help you understanding how to be you. Now, have you heard of a grinding stone? I'm not talking of a mixer grinder or kind of all these modern day equipments. I am talking about the grinding stone, the good old grinding stone. Now, if you look at the grinding stone, it consists of two layers of stones neatly placed one above the other, and there is a central opening in which you feed your material to grind, let's say wheat and grains of wheat for this purpose, and then it has a handle, and you use the handle, or at least people used to use the handle to grind, because those little grains of wheat will go through that, and then as the stone goes around the upper layer of the stone, these grains go in between and they get crushed, and then they come out as powder, as your flour. That's a simple mechanism. But what has that got to do with you being you? Yes, it has got everything to do with it. If you look at it, let's say for a minute, we both are that wheat grain. Yeah, the grain of wheat. And we don't want to get crushed, right? We really don't want to get crushed. After all, who wants to get crushed? We want to escape the weight of that stone and getting crushed. So if I wonder, what can I do to escape this and survive and come out as I am while I am entering? The real answer is not to go far away from the handle or from that place, the center where you feed the grains. The real answer is to look inwards and to stay close to your core, to the core of that grinding stone. Now take three things from this. 1, don't go far out. 2, look inward. And 3, stay close to the core. Now you do all these three things, you are that smart grain of wheat which will survive. Now take this into the outside world. The outside world is like that 2 layers of stone. One is the base layer of the society, where there are different kinds of people from different walks of life and different levels of achievements. And the above layer of the stone is that comparative mindset which you have developed thanks to the upbringing and people around you, your adults, your teachers, your parents, your friends, your relatives. Everybody uses every single opportunity to compare and contrast things in your context. Now, these 2 stones are crushing you because you are entering through that process. Now, you want to survive the crush? The only way you can survive the crush is stick to those simple things. Don't go far. Don't go far away comparing and contrasting people. Stay close to the core. Your core. What is your core? Let me give you my example. I always wondered that if somebody can succeed by doing that video, why can't I succeed? If somebody can do something in a different way, why can't I do it? I can also do it because I can speak comfortably and confidently and I can think about it No, that was wrong. The only truth is, I am a person who believes in education. I am a person who believes in leadership. I am a person who believes in communication. I am a person who believes in entrepreneurship. And these are the only things I can speak on. And I should be communicating to people. I should be talking about the concepts. I should be making it simple for people who allow me to enter their lives by subscribing, by liking, by being a part of my social media activities. Now, instead of looking at those subscribers, those followers, if I look at why others are not following, why that person is not liking my content, I am going far. I am forgetting the fact that I should trust and serve people who have already believed in my content. So I need to listen to them. I need to ask what they want me to talk on and create content for them. That's all. And that gives me the biggest satisfaction. Looking inward. That is my core competence. Same can be for you. Any other thing you want to do, ask yourself, what is my core, and stay close to your core. You will survive. In fact, you will succeed. Like how that wheat grain will come out unscratched. Looking inward really, really helps. So friends, this simple metaphor and that statement that apples do not fall far away from the tree is really meaningful for you to become authentic, for you to stay authentic. Think about it. And my closing message is, you be you. Thank you very much for joining me on CSK Speaks.